Stop it.
Well, they're just discussing it. They're not doing anything.
Any volunteer to light the candle? Anyone else? The last candle. Please sit down. Sadhu. 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 Let's do our chanting first before the meditation. Please turn to page number 5. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. The three refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami dhammang saranang gacchami sanghang saranang gacchami dutiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami dutiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami dutiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami tatiyampi buddhang saranang gacchami tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Next page. The 5 precepts. Panati pata vemani sikkhapadam samadhiyami adinādāna vemani sikkhapadam samadhiyami kāmesu miccācārā vemani sikkhapadam samadhiyami musāvādā vemani sikkhapadam samadhiyami suramire majje pamadatthāna vemani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. On the opposite page, let's read the affirmative vows. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and to practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in relations without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and peace. Next page. Homage to the Buddha. Iti piso bhagava arahang samma sambuddho Vinyācarana sampanno sugato lokalidu anuttaro purisa dhamma sārati sattā deva manusānaṁ buddho bhagavāti. Homage to the Dhamma. Swakhato bhagavata dhammo sanditthiko akaliko Ehi passiko pranayiko pancatang veditappo vinyukiti. Homage to the sound. Supatipanno bhagavatu savaka sangho Ujupatipanno bhagavatu savaka sangho Nyaya patipanno bhagavatu savaka sangho Samici patipanno bhagavatu savaka sangho Yadidang chattari purisa yugani ante purisa pungela Ise bhagavatu savaka sangho Ahuniyo pahuniyo Dankiniyo Anjali kareniyo Anutterang punyak kitang lokansati Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Offering. Offering of light. Ganesarat pedintine dipine tamdang sina Tiloka dipang sambuddhang Pujayami tamodang. Offering of incense. Gandha sambhara yuttene dupinahang sugandhina Pujaye pujaniyang tang Puja bhajana muttamang. Offering of flowers. Vanne gandhe kupetang Itang kusuma samtetin Pujayami munindase Siripade saruruhi Pujimi buddhang kusumene mine Punyene metine labhami mokkhang Pumpang milayati yatha idammi Kayo tatayati vinase bhavan. Offering of water. Adivasi tunu bante Paniyang parikapritang Anukampang upadaye Patiganhatu utteme. Offering of drinks. Adivasi tunu bante Gilane panceyang imang Anukampang upadaye Patiganhatu utteme. Worship of shrines. Vandami cetiyang sambang සම්බධානීසු පතිත්තිතං සාරීරික ධාතු මහාභූතින් බුද්ධ රූපං සකලං සදා sadhu sadhu sadhu. Next page. Wish of well-being. Iksheva madjante namaste niyam namaste Radhenate yang Punyabhi sandang Vipulang alatang Tansanubhavine Hatante Rayo. Reflections on the teachings of the Buddha in English. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind may other. If one speaks or acts with an impure mind, suffering follows, like the wheel that follows the foot of the ox. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind may other. If one speaks or acts with pure mind, happiness follows, like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy function in the world like a linchpin in a moving cart. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurity, as a smith removes the dross from the table. For one who mindfully develops boundless loving kindness, mental defilements are weakened, and the freedom from clinging is seen. All conditioned things are impermanent. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. All conditioned things are unsatisfactory. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. All things are not self. When one sees this with wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path of purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Dear spiritual friends, welcome you all for the meditation session today. The decision you have taken by yourself. Come to this calm environment and sit for meditation. First, now you can rejoice that decision taken by yourself. Rejoice yourself. With these spiritual friends. Now you are going to practice the meditation on loving kindness and the meditation on breathing. The meditation or the full awareness of your own mind is a good way of training to observe your own mind. By observing your mind, you understand your thoughts and the nature of your mind. By practicing the full awareness of our mind and generating loving kindness thoughts, we can restore the good qualities of our mind. The meditation on loving kindness and the meditation on breathing, these both meditation techniques help us to cultivate great compassion to supreme compassion and the wisdom to great wisdom. These both achievements are reachable mental skills in this very life. That is why, dear friends, we should dedicate ourselves to practice kind of meditation. Deeply appreciating ourselves. Now we can make a determination before we bring our awareness to start the meditation. We can make a determination that I will engage in a committed practice. I will make use of this wholesome space, this wholesome gathering, this wholesome guidance. I will engage in a committed practice. Make that determination now. With that determination, listen to the bell and settle your mind further and further. At the end of the sound of the bell, we will do our chanting. Namo Buddhaya. Namo, pay homage. Buddhaya, to the Buddha. Now you can bring your awareness to observe yourself. Gently observe yourself and notice your sitting posture. You are sitting in a meditative posture. You are trying to keep your body upright as much as possible, and chin goes somewhat parallel to the earth. Both palms are resting on your lap or thighs. Your eyes are closed gently. You are in a comfortable posture. You try to maintain this motionless posture, or if you feel any ache or any pain or any other feeling in your sitting posture, you can change your posture when you keep your motionless posture. And if you want to adjust your posture, you can do it with awareness and slowly. Otherwise, you can maintain this motionless posture. In this sitting posture, now you can examine your body from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, to the tips of your fingers. Feel your body and relax your body. Let your body to be in this relaxed posture. You can draw your awareness and attention to each and every parts of the body. Anywhere of your body. If you feel any pain, any tension, or any other pressure, just notice them and relax. Relax your body. Bring awareness to the head. Feel your head and relax. Feel your forehead. If you have any thought, any feeling, or any pressure, just notice them and relax. Just drop down them and relax. relax. Feel your eyes and relax. Feel your facial muscles and relax your facial muscles. To relax your facial muscles, you can invite to a gentle smile to your face and notice the relaxation of facial muscles. Now you can bring your awareness to your both shoulders. Notice your shoulders, upper arms, lower arms, and to the fingers, finger muscles. Anywhere, if you feel any tightness, any pressure, just feel them and relax. Feel your chest muscles, belly muscles, and relax them. Feel your back muscles, upper back, middle back, and lower back. Feel them and relax. Feel your thigh muscles, knees, lower legs, ankles, heels, all the way to the tips of the toes. Just feel them and relax. Relax your body and feel your relaxed body. Let your body to be in this relaxed posture. Fully relaxed posture and fully relaxed body. It's just like sleeping body. Just relax body. Relax your body. Relax your body. In this relaxed posture, feeling the relaxation of your body. Now you can draw your attention and bring your awareness to observe the mind. Observe your mind. You can see thoughts in your mind. Thoughts. Among these thoughts, there might be pleasant thoughts, unpleasant thoughts, or neutral thoughts. Observe them.
Observe these thoughts. Some thoughts are related to past. Some thoughts are related to future. Or some thoughts are related to present moment, what you are experiencing right now. They are just thoughts. Take one thought out of them. Grab a one thought and try to analyze this thought. Why I have this thought right now. You can go to the root of this thought. Observe this thought carefully. Whether it is wholesome or unwholesome, you can understand the nature of the thought in your mind. With this thought, now you can bring your awareness to the present moment, to present mind. Right now, you have a very auspicious mind, more relaxed mind. Observe this relaxed, pure mind. Now, you observe your mind sitting here and now. Totally, you are in this present moment, sitting in this present moment. We can observe our mind and associate wholesome thoughts. Invite some wholesome thoughts to associate and enrich them, cultivate them in your mind. Our regular wholesome thought is loving kindness. Loving kindness. The universal friendliness. To closely understand the nature of the loving kindness, you can visualize a loving kindness image. A baby is sitting in front of you with a nice, beautiful smile. While you are observing and visualizing the loving kindness image, automatically you can see the numbers of pleasant thoughts are appearing in your mind. You can see how compassionate thoughts are appearing in your mind. Tolerance, acceptance, forgiveness, appreciation, sharing, caring, truthfulness, generosity, all of these positive, wholesome thoughts, all of these thoughts are the qualities of loving kindness. Loving kindness is surrounded by all these beautiful, wholesome qualities. Now, your mind is just like a blooming, beautiful flower, numbers of colors and fragrance. Your mind is becoming to that beautiful flower with these qualities of the loving kindness. Observe your loving kindness mind, your beautiful mind. Fill your mind with these beautiful thoughts. With this beautiful mind, now you can bring your awareness to observe your mind in this present moment. You can render and expand your loving kindness throughout your mind. Make a genuine aspiration, make a genuine wish for yourself, for your own mind, for your own body. May my mind be happy. May my mind be healthy. May my mind be peaceful. May no any harm come to my mind. May no any difficulties come to my mind. May my mind be well, happy, and peaceful. May my mind be free from fear, free from anxiety, free from any other weak thoughts. May my mind be compassionate. Observe your beautiful mind. If your mind wander anywhere, observe carefully and bring your awareness to loving kindness. Mentally repeat loving kindness, loving kindness, loving kindness. Observe your mind. Right now, you have lots of beautiful thoughts in your mind. Observe your healthy, strong mind. Your mind full of these loving kindness thoughts can bring physical comfort to yourself. You expand your loving kindness thoughts to your own body. Appreciating each and every parts of the body. You can do loving kindness to your own body. Radiate loving kindness throughout your body. To radiate loving kindness in your body, the best factor is to render loving kindness to your own body. When you expand loving kindness towards your body, you expand loving kindness not because of craving, but because of your generous compassion, not because of ignorance, but because of your wisdom. You can feel each and every part of your body and appreciating the support of all these parts of the body, internal functions, systems of your body. You can radiate your loving kindness throughout your body. Feel your skin, the largest organ of your body, and appreciate the great support of the skin to have this healthy body and healthy life from your birth, and do your loving kindness to the skin of your body. May the skin of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Penetrate in the skin. You can do your loving kindness to the muscles of your body. May the muscles of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Radiate your loving kindness to the bones of your body. May the bones of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. You can appreciate the support of each and every internal functions and the systems of your body. Unknowingly, they are helping you to maintain your healthy body. Appreciate them and radiate your loving kindness throughout your body. Do your loving kindness to all these systems. Kindly appreciating the supports of all these systems. the respiratory system, the vital function of the body. Appreciate the support of respiratory system, the cardiovascular system, the digestive system, the genitourinary system, the nervous systems, all these systems and other internal functions in your body, appreciating the great support of all these systems, radiate your loving kindness throughout these systems. May all these systems and internal functions of the body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. Appreciate all the faculties of your body and do your loving kindness. The brain, the eyes, ears, nose, tongue. May all these faculties of my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed, be healed. May my body be healthy, be healthy, be healed. Enjoy your beautiful mind, full of loving kindness thoughts. Now you are full of loving kindness. You can expand your loving kindness beyond yourself. You can share your loving kindness with the spiritual friends who are meditating with you. Make that genuine same wish to them. May all these friends be well, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful, be peaceful. We can expand our loving kindness beyond this center. The same loving kindness, thoughts, wishes to all the people who are close to us, our family members, relatives, teachers, friends, neighbors, co-workers who are with us. Make that same genuine loving kindness for them. May all of them be well, be happy, be peaceful, Expand and expand your loving kindness more and more. All beings, not only human beings. In this state, in this country, in this world, in this universe, everywhere, in every direction, all beings in the direction of your front, back, left, right, above, below. May all beings in every direction be well, be happy, be peaceful. May all beings be healthy, be safe, be peaceful. May all beings have happy mind. May all beings have happy mind. May all beings have happy mind. Observe the beautiful loving kindness and be well, be well, be well. With this calm mind, you can move to observe your breath, breathing meditation. It helps you to cultivate your mindfulness. Just observe and feel your breaths. You can keep your awareness in between your upper lip and nostril. Observe your breaths. Feel your breaths. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. In these last few minutes, make a full effort to be with your breath. Mindfully breathe in, mindfully breathe out. Dukkam pattaj niddukkha bhayam pattaj nibbaya sukam pattaj nissokha hontu sabbe paninu. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and spend a moment to be grateful, to appreciate this wonderful moment. Appreciate all the teachers, enlightened masters in the past who passed this teaching, this wisdom to generations to practice for us today. Appreciate the guidance, the instructions you received for your meditation. And also Be grateful to all the people who are taking care of this place, who arranged and cleaned this place for your meditation to sit comfortably. And also, if you have any support from anybody to come to this place, appreciate them. Be grateful to them. Appreciate the support of even these non-living things. The chair you are sitting on, the cushion, this bell, everything. Appreciating, say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay, let's join with Bhante Pema for the discussion.
Yeah, I think you can come up here. So then you can easily see Bhante Pema.
Okay, now I can see.
Bhante, we are ready here.
Okay. God bless you.
See.
You can see me. Yes. Hello. Yes. So glad to meet you all every week, and glad to see all of you. And I hope that you all had a good meditation tonight. I was joining with you also from here. I think today Bhante Pune is not feeling well, right? So Bhante Metta has to do everything by himself. Yeah. So sometime, it is good, because then, sometime we need some challenges to go beyond our comfort zones, right? Yeah. So it's good that, he has to do everything by himself. Some choice, yeah. Okay. Okay, so for today, our discussion, I was thinking about, this week, whenever, this the one reflection I had, that whenever I sit every evening for meditation, so whatever happened in the day, many things happen in the day. So sometimes things happen in your favor. Sometimes things happen not necessarily helpful things. But however, when you sit for meditation, you almost like you get this ability to look at what happened in the day from a distance. So I feel like, one benefit that we will get in our meditation is this ability to come out of whatever happening in our life and look at them from a distance. That allows us to actually to broaden our perspective. Because when we are caught up in our daily routines, maybe caught up with our daily issues, when we are too close to those issues, we may not really see the actual place of those issues in our life, and also we will not able to see them clearly to find a solution. So whenever we are going through some issue, like let's say we are having a problem with our car, or maybe someone is not happy with us, so maybe your family member, your friend is recently something happened and they're not happy with you, and or maybe some issues at your workplace, things do not happen in your favor, whatever, I mean, we have so many issues, but when you are struggling with those things, and then we feel like they are the that is the only thing happening in our life, and sometimes we feel like so overwhelmed by that issue. So it doesn't. So we need some time to like some space, or you can call it actually a breathing space. We need some space, some time actually to stop and reflect, and stop and even like step away from that incident, you step away from that issue, and look at that whole thing from a distance, and then actually we will see the real problem, and even find a way to deal with it. So it's almost like when we are dealing with some issue, it's almost like when our hand is so close to our face, right? So you are dealing with someone in your family, right? Some issue, maybe some maybe even like a financial problem. Whenever we have such things, so it's like, so we are really dealing with that. That's the only thing happening in our life. All our time, all our effort, everything is given to that at that moment. So you feel like your whole life is that. So whatever challenge, whatever that problem, whatever that issue had kind of overwhelmed you, and we feel like our whole life is that issue, this problem with this person, problem with this thing. So it's like our hand is like here. So we only thing that we see is our hand. That's all. It's almost like the only thing that exists is this hand. So that is how we feel whenever we are dealing with a difficult issue. But whenever we sit down for meditation, and for me, actually, whenever we sit down in front of the Buddha statue, as soon as I see the statue of the Buddha, and also as soon as I sit down and feel my body, it's kind of, bringing me a little bit, at least temporarily bringing me away from that, whatever, the issues and the challenges and difficulties and problems, suffering that we are going through. And it kind of giving me a kind of, giving me an opportunity to kind of step away from those things, not really solving everything, but a step away from those things, create a distance, and then look at them not as a part of the problems and challenges, but like and moving, stepping away from it, and then having a second look at them. So my feeling is like, quite earlier, I feel like that issue, whatever, let's say whatever issue that we are having with that person or issue, like you feel like we are looking like this. But when you sit down for meditation, when you have this like a wider view of the life, that kind of peace, that kind of break in our mind, we are kind of moving away this issue, not really completely making it disappear, but keeping it right here. It is not going to disappear from us, but we see this. We see the hand is still, but we see many other things also. we put things into perspective, we have a wider perspective of the life. We have such a chance to do it. Like for you, you have this opportunity. Like every week, you come and sit down in this meditation. You do this contemplation, this chanting, contemplation, and meditation. And by doing that, you kind of stepping away from whatever negative things, challenges, suffering going on in our life, and then have that opportunity to look at them in a wider perspective. And so my daily sitting actually helps me to kind of free myself, not completely free from the issues and challenges that I had to go through, but actually like step away from them and then have and reflect on them from a different vantage point. And you realize that whole big issue that I'm going through is only one of many things happening in my life. And then it also helps me to like look at that issue, not necessarily look at that issue not from a very self-centered place, but more like more of an objective place. Let's say whenever we have a issue with someone, whenever we have issues with our work, or maybe with whoever, and then you see, usually we take it more personally, and then we look at that whole thing from the very self-centered perspective. Why this is happening to me? Why these people are like doing this to me? Why this vehicle is like this? So always like you're asking them, why me, right? And of course, you can ask that, but whenever this meditation allows us to have a broader perspective when we sit down and reflect our own body and mind, and we kind of broaden our perspective, and it kind of create a distance with the issue, and it allows us to like look at that issue very objectively, and it's kind of temporarily disowning the problem. Once you do that, actually we begin to see more other ways that we can handle it. When you're so close to the issue, we don't really see many other options that we can handle it. But when you give a space, and you begin to see many other options. And of course, I remember there's a saying by Albert Einstein, great scientist. I remember there's a statement by him, something similar to like, you can't solve a problem with the same level of thinking that created that problem. We can't solve a problem using the same level of thinking that creates that problem in the first place. So if we really want to solve a problem, we have to use a different level of thinking. We can't use the same level of thinking that creates the problem to solve that problem. So we have to find a different way of thinking or different level of thinking to solve the problem. So if you use the same mind, same level of thinking that created the problem, we will not be able to solve it. So what I mean by broadening the perspective is like that. So whenever I remember the teachings of the Buddha, whenever I even see the statue of the Buddha, whenever we sit down for meditation, it's almost like, I was in the river flowing all the time, and I get a chance to like come out and sit on the bank of the river and then be able to see the flow of the river. The flow of my own, own mind, flow of my own thoughts, flow of my own, concepts, flow of my own, recurrent thoughts and memories, and even like, the behavior of other people. Like being able to objectively look at them, like sitting on the bank of the river, and also so that is helpful, to do it, once in a while, and that will help us to sometime find ways to deal with the difficult issues in our life in different ways, and we may deal with the same way again and again, but when you have this practice of meditation. It allows us to see the things with a fresh mind, and we be able to find different ways to relate to it. So that's one benefit we get. What do you think about it? When you come on Wednesday and sit down, of course, you will still remember the difficult challenges you had in the week, and you still have to face from tomorrow. But do you find a different relationship with those issues and challenges? So some things that we feel like so terrible, so big, we begin to see we begin to realize that they are important. I had to deal with it, but that's not really serious, right? Yeah, because you begin to realize that there are a greater purpose life. So two things happen, when we broaden our perspective through meditation. One is it creates a distance. So we are able to look at the problem and issues and challenges from a distance. So it creates distance, so create distance and ability to look at that issue objectively. Second one, it also gives us the larger picture of our life. It's more like a bird eye view of our life. So like moving away from that issue or challenges and then look at the larger picture of our life. What is the real meaning of our life? What's the real purpose of our lives? When we have the larger picture of the life, and that happens in meditation, that happens when we do our recitations, it kind of remind ourselves what is the main goal in our life. So when we have that larger goal, and whatever the issues that we are going through, become less serious. I mean, whenever you do your chanting and meditation, I think in different ways we remind ourselves, what is the larger goal in our life. We can praise in different ways. Maybe a very simple way to praise it would be like, we want to be good human beings, right? I mean, that's the larger goal, right? I mean, of course, you may have specific, goals in our life, in terms of career, in terms of family, in terms of our relationships, but all these things are actually part and parcel of a larger goal that will be being a good human being, being a compassionate being. And in terms of in the Buddhist practice, someone who want to go close to the enlightenment, be a little bit more enlightened about our life, ultimately achieve the full enlightenment, which is the complete evolution of wisdom and compassion together. So that is the large goal in our lives. So in meditation, we kind of reorient ourselves that goal, and also remind ourselves this is the larger goal in my life. So whatever happening in my life can help me to go there. But those things are not really big. So you make whatever things that it seems to be big very small by having that. It's almost like zooming out. When you look at the maps, of course, these days we look at maps with our phones, right? With our phones and computers, and the idea of zooming in and zooming out, right? So whenever of course, these days I'm quite interested in finding places. Places which are on sale, the properties on sale, thinking about, whether we can relocate our Buddhist center. So whenever I find come to know about such a property, so first thing I would say, I zoom out and see exactly which area that place is located, with the south side, the west side, whatever. So zooming out. So Of course, I mean, we can look at the details of that place, like zooming in, so you know what is next to it, whether there's a restaurant, whether there's a school, whatever, or the roads. We can have that closer view. But I think we can also zoom out and really see exactly where that place is located. So I think what meditation is doing at us actually is helping us like zoom out and really put things into perspective. Exactly. I mean, I have this issue with this person, with this job, with this financial challenge, with this whatever these difficulties. But when we zoom out, you realize that exactly which what is the real value of that whole thing. Given the broader perspective, given the larger goal in our life. So once in a while, actually, we have to zoom out and remind ourselves exactly what is the place of this issue in my life. When we are handling it, when you are dealing with it, it feels like so important, so central. But when you remind yourself the larger goal in your life, and that issue will be there, but you realize that it is not that central, but can be useful for us to develop, to fulfill our main goal. If you're having a difficulty with a person, that can, when you remind yourself a larger goal, and it becomes suddenly not that important issue, but actually they can be helpful when in dealing with that whole difficulty and challenging. You can make use of that challenge and difficulty to achieve your larger goal, which is to be a good human being, to be a very compassionate being, being an enlightened being. So we can use that challenge, how I can use this specific issue to grow a goodness in me, grow a little bit, learn a little bit of my compassion, my patience. So yeah, I think it's important to zoom out. So whenever you are having such difficult day, such challenging day, disappointing day, remember to zoom out. Of course, you had to like deal with them and find ways to overcome them. But I think very act of zooming out can help us to find many ways we can handle it. Otherwise, we are stuck, right? We are stuck. We don't see other ways to, like, we don't see many other options.
It's like we become drowned by suffering.
Say again?
It's like we become drowned by the suffering.
Become the
suffering.
Suffering, yes.
In front of us.
Yeah. It was not clear. The problem become the part of the suffering. What did you say?
No, I said it's like we're being drowned by suffering.
Oh, yeah, broad, yeah.
Then whenever we meditate, we can come out of the suffering.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there can be many things that can hurt us, that can suffer, you give us suffering. Yes, yeah, you are true. It's almost like we have been drawn to suffering. But I think with meditation, first we can have a kind of distance to the issue, and at the same time, like a bird eye view of having a larger picture and really understanding exactly where that whole thing is. Actually, what's happening at the end, with this zooming out, what's happening is like, things become less serious. We take life less seriously. Of course, we have to be serious with with issues when we are really dealing with them, but sometimes we kind of carry that issue all alone without really giving some freedom to our mind. So zooming out can really help us to take things less seriously. It's very important to take things less seriously. Any thoughts? Any sharing? Anyone would like to share? Yes? Yeah, you can ask the question. Or maybe share your own experiences. I can hear you.
I think that's correct, taking things less seriously instead of thinking everything serious and taking a step back, looking at the whole situation. I think
Yes.
that's a very good point.
Yeah.
Because what one may think is a huge ordeal, in reality, it's not that big of a deal.
Definitely, yeah. Thank you, Francisca. Yes.
You're welcome.
Really, yeah. And actually, like last week, I had to talk to a person who had a narrow escape from a car accident. Actually, I mean, she met with the accident and seriously injured, but her life was saved. So she was just able to walk like last week. So I had a chance to talk to her. We try to find ways to deal with the pain, and other difficulties. I spent some time talking to her. But I really learned a very important thing in that discussion. Of course, I was supposed to help her, but it also taught me so many things. And so what she shared with me, that because she almost like see the death, and now and she began to appreciate her life more. And she was telling me that what a blessing to be able to dance, what a blessing be able to walk. This tiny 2 pieces of leg can carry the whole weight of the body. And then moreover, kind of be able to dance inside, it's a miracle. And because now she's beginning to walk and slowly start, exercise and walk. So it's like, she's looking at the life from the place of death, so to speak, and from a very large view, like really zooming out. And when she look at the life from that place, and many things in life, appear to be blessings. And then she also told me, because of that experience, and many things that she used to worry about has become, not of issue at all now. And they're not really a serious issue for her now. So you can easily, let go of those things. So that's one example, of course, but what we are doing in meditation is like similar practice, like, broadening our perspective, like taking ourselves out from from being stuck of one single issue, taking away from us, and then allowing us to look at that same issue with the distance and find many other ways we can deal with it, and also placing that issue in the right place in our life, not really making it the biggest thing in our life, but understanding that is important, but not that important. I have a main goal in my life. If I can make use of that issue to make myself a better human being, a kinder person, a compassionate one, yes, so I can make use of that. But my journey is this, right? So yeah, it's a very important practice. So remember to zoom out. Okay. You can come every Wednesday and really zoom out a lot. Place everything, all the issues, all the problems, all the challenges in your life everywhere, but not in the center. Realizing that they have a place, but you have to give a due place to those things, and then reminding yourself, and then finding more ways, more options more ways to deal with them. And you can do it every day too. Really important every day. I also can have issues like not being able to finish the assignment on time, and then not enough time to finish a response paper. Those are the issues I have, right? Whatever. So, so those things, can be really serious, but but it can be serious in terms of academic life, maybe in maybe whatever. But when when I sit for meditation, whenever I reflect the teachings of the Buddha, and those things like papers, being those things are not really a big issue. even I fail, that's not a big thing actually. Because I try myself not to do that, but I can make everything less serious when I sit for meditation. And actually, when I make that, it gives me more energy actually to like deal with it. I mean, really, do it, and also help me to find different ways to do the same thing. It's not really bringing me away from my life, my daily issues, but really giving me a different perspective, and help myself to be calm and peaceful, have more space, and even more creativity to do the things I need to do. Okay. Yeah. So glad to see you all. And I hope that you remember to zoom out. And we will meet on this Sunday. There's a big day on this Sunday. It's also a celebration of the Valentine's Day. And so we have prepared a special gift, a heart actually, a nice heart. You can bring home. We are going to give everyone that gift on Sunday after the talk. So please plan to come for lunch and also for the talk on Sunday. I'll be back.
Okay, then. Thank you, Bhante. So,
Thank you.
I will join the chanting. Yeah, we can go ahead and continue.
okay, the next part of our program is transference of merits. Please turn to page number 14. Transference of merits to all our departed relatives. We will transfer merits that we acquired with our departed relatives. Whoever departed relatives who have done many things for our life, for the progress of our life, may all of these have these merits. Just think about them and share these merits with them too. May our relatives share our goodness. May they also be happy and rejoice our goodness. Chant with me. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñāteyo. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñāteyo. Idam me ñātinang hotu sukhita huntu ñāteyo. Transference of merits to all the sentient beings, all the beings who are accept and able to share our merits, may they do so. Ittavata ca anhehi sambetang punya sampadang sabbe devanumodantu sabbe sampatti sindhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabbe sampatti sindhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabbe sampatti sindhya. wish for the well-being of the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Aspiration. May this wholesome act quicken the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wholesome act, may I never follow the unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nibbana. Purification. If by body, speech, or mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata of great wisdom and determine to be heedful. This is our blessing service. We are going to chant the loving kindness discourse, Karaniya Metta Sutra, originally uttered by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. With this thread now we are connected as a single community. We wish that may you all receive these blessings of the great compassion of the Buddha. With these blessings, may you all be well, happy, and receive good health and healing. And also, especially in this moment, we can share these blessings with Bhante Punna, who guides the meditation every day. So we wish Bhante Punna good health, healing, and smooth recovery. And also you can recall to your mind whoever you want to share these blessings with your family members, relatives, friends, any other people sick. Recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Namo tasse bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhasse. Karaniya matte kusalene antang santang padang abhisamicce sakko ujjucce sujjucce suvaco muduanati mani santutse koce subaroce ampekiccoce sallavukka bunti santindriyoce nipekoce Gambo Analugindo Nachekundang Samachare Kinchi Nevinyu Pare Upavade Yung Sukhino Vaki Minu Untu Sabbe Bhavantu Sukhitanta Eke Chipane Bhutansi Tatavata Virava Navasesa Digava Imam Tava Manjima Kanukatula dittavaye addittaye cedure vasanti avidure bhutava sambhavesi sabbe satta bhavantu sukhitatta naparo paranni kumbete nati manyete kante jinang Vyarosena patiga sanyana manyas sedunke minche matayata niyang puntang ek punte manurangke vampi sabbe bhute suman sangbhave aparimanang mittang che sabbe lokasmin man sangbhave aparimanang uddang Tiriyanca asangbadang averang asepaptang tintang carang nisinno vasayano vaya Tatse vigata mindo etang sating atinteye brahmametang viharang Dintenche anupagam silevadasenine sampanno kami suviniye dang nahi jat gabde seyang punareti Etene satche vajjene sottite hotu sambeda etene satche vajjene samberogo vinassetu etene vajjene hotu te jaya mangalam Sabbitiyo vivajjantu sabberogo vinassetu mate bhavatvam serayo sukhi digayuko bhava Bhavatu sabbe mangalang rakkantu sabbe devata Sabbe buddhanubhavena sada sunti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabbe mangalang rakkantu sabbe devata Sabbe dhammanubhavena sada sunti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabbe mangalang rakkantu sabbe devata sabbe sanghanubhavena sada sunti bhavantu te Let's spend a moment of reflection. Reflect your own good deeds, kind deeds done today, yesterday, or day before yesterday. Whenever you have done whatever kind deeds in which you help someone during the last few days, few seconds, let's rejoice those kind deeds. Please repeat after me. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings, with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
wishing more opportunities to practice compassion.
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
resolving not to compare myself with others.
resolving not to compare myself with others.
I rejoice in those kind deeds
I rejoice in those kind deeds,
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
relieve the burdens of other beings.
relieve the burdens of other beings.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
shield me from all dangers and pain.
shield me from all dangers and pain.
May my kind deeds
May my kind deeds
and merits that come from them
and merits that comes from them
help me in freeing my heart.
help me in freeing my heart.
Recall to your mind a kind deed done by someone else, whether to you or others. If somebody gave you something, if somebody was there to listen to you, if somebody showed some kindness, compassion towards you, even a simple short moment, recall those moments. On this day
On this day
or in the past,
or in the past,
if I have seen or heard
if I have seen or heard
of the kind deeds done by others,
of the kind deeds done by others,
with their body, speech, or mind,
with their body, speech, or mind,
whether great or little,
with the great or little,
here before the Buddha,
here before the Buddha,
I call to mind
I call to mind
those kind deeds
those kind deeds,
and let my heart rejoice.
and let my heart rejoice.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
being always ready to praise kind people
being always ready to praise kind people,
and follow their example.
and follow their example.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world.
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
I rejoice in the goodness of others,
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
expressing gratitude for any kindness done.
May the kind deeds of others
The kind deeds of others
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
bring safety and happiness to many living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings.
May the kind deeds of others
May the kind deeds of others
nurture goodness in me
nurture goodness in me
and many living beings.
and many living beings.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.